Real shit. This the realest shit I never wrote. Hey, Trey P, I wanna know how to talk. Fuck all that shit. First off, I wanna tell y'all I'm my own man. You don't understand that you didn't become a real man. Then again, we ain't gotta be friends, we ain't gotta hang together, we don't gotta hold hands. For real niggas, they gon' respect it. Hold on, get this shit a second. I know I ain't the only nigga notice we lost a lot of Chicago legends. First we gon' start off with JoJo's song. He had the BDK movement bustin'. I don't even think that I gotta discuss it. Small nigga, but he wasn't for nothing. Somebody tell Swag I feel his pain. I know how it feel to lose a fucking brother. Even though the gun was bigger than him, I ain't gon' lie, he still was gon' bust it. Ooh, that moment was tragic. But I gotta tell you, Tyler's still a classic. Now we gon' talk about Pappy. I could vouch that young nigga was savage. Every time you heard a song about Pappy, homes clapping, dogs scattered. You felt the realness, you felt the madness. That's why I played that shit with a passion. You know what got to me? What got to you? When a nigga killed Zach TV. Let me hear you say fuck them niggas if you feel me. Fuck them niggas, they don't know I knew you way before the interviews. You too. If I first nigga step a foot in every hood, now you got these niggas trying to do what you was doing. Now let me tell you a story about Lil Mark. He was a demon, but he had a good heart. Plus he was too good, brother, that's the good part. Niggas ain't play with him, he want a good talk. It's only right that I talk about those people. Talk about no nigga, tell your ass is a movie. You got tall poppin' niggas in the room. Okay, enough with the bro ties. No, I ain't crossing over this, I'm not a bow tie. But I made this track to be fair. It's only right that I talk about both sides. So now we gon' talk about those talk about. But I bet he knew him like that. But I already kept this strap. I mean that with no disrespect. You can't forget about Fredo either. Big businessman tried to keep it legal. Stand up nigga, he fed his people. Hell no, I ain't talking peace. Gotta talk about LA cause he a legend too. I ain't big rag just thinking ahead of you. All of them legends, who could you compare to? Trying to show the bad in you is a better you. Think about it, you know I ain't ending this shit without talking about Lil Miss. I be just thinking like, damn, lil' bro, how the fuck you let them niggas get you? Boy, you started no life. Why the fuck you ain't ice and kisses? I just wanna send my condolences out to his mother and his sister. You 100 with me forever. You gon' always be official. But how about we talk about Smiles? The man Smiles was my nigga. Smiles did shit when niggas didn't. Smiles was cooking up when niggas went in the kitchen. Smiles was all about business, bitch. You hear me? Hey, look though, every motherfucking name I just said is a Chicago legend. No matter if you from this side, that side, this shit from not all bullshit aside. If you don't fuck with it, you a fuck nigga. If you don't feel it, you a bitch nigga.
Yo, you got a comment slide? We in the box. Yo, man, this is Bitter Rivals, man. We're coming at y'all with another dope show. I just want to start off by saying this right here, man. Rest in peace, FBG Duck, man. Damn, big homie, they done got you up out of here, man. But y'all know how the war in Chirac go. You already know both sides, and you know what I'm saying, they lost enough blood between each other. I'm just hoping these boys can, you know what I'm saying, finally put them pistol downs and work together and get this money, man, because, you know, in my opinion, Chirac could have been Atlanta in the North. Them boys can get that bag together, man, if they can just, but I mean, they at war, so it is what it is. But yet, with that being said, man, rest in peace to Duck, man. I respect your music. You know what I'm saying? I met some friends of your mother when I was living up in Iowa, man, and that's how I got turned on to you. This had to be like in 2000, I want to say 2015 when I got hooked up on you, bro. So rest easy, man. Be in paradise, and everybody who's losing their lives back and forth on this war, man. Hopefully y'all boys can get together, man, and stop this killing. But we're gonna be discussing the basketball bubble so far, the NFL, their plans as far as going forward as long as the season. I gotta kick some shit about that Tyson Roy Jones fight, man. So this your man Mr. Irrelevant. This is Bitter Rivals, man. Get out of him, Fast Break.
Yo, what's going on, man? This your boy Fast Break Zoe, back in the building once again, man. Sorry I've been off the scene for a little minute, but I'm back tonight, man. We're gonna jump into this sport thing, and you know, I just want to let everybody know, man, we still going through this pandemic, so everybody please be safe, take care of yourself, take care of your family, man. And like my coach said, man, we need to put them guns down and get to this money, man. You know what I'm saying? There's too many of us dying already out here, and then we're dealing with this pandemic, this corona stuff like that, man. We need to go ahead and figure out another way, man, to deal with our issues. But but let's dive right into this, man.
Listen to liveradio@gmail.com. Submit your music. We will play it every Monday. Y'all tune in to Bitter Rivals Radio each and every Wednesday. We're gonna try to start a segment where we're gonna let people call in. If you want to call in, let me know. If I see it in the comments, I'll inbox you the number that you can hit up, and you can talk, man. With that being said, so far, what y'all thinking about the basketball bubble?
You want to get him, Zoe?
Go ahead, I jump behind you. Go ahead.
All right. Well, okay. My way of thinking is that I am surprised. I'm surprisingly pleased because the games has been epic, bruh. Like, these games have, I mean, even though it's only 8 playoff games for the seeding, but yo, these jokers been looking like they've been playing playoff games. You get what I'm saying? Like, this shit has really been going down real epically. Every night almost you got a buzzer beater. The play has been physical. I have no problem with the officiating. It seems like there's really a movement being here as far as if the pandemic is still going on and the NBA season has to start up again next season and they have to do it in a bubble, I'm like what I'm seeing, just in case this bubble thing has to go even further. You get what I'm saying? So we had some upsets this week. My Clippers, you know what I'm saying, they're scaring me a little bit, but I think things gonna come around. We got Lemon Pepper Sweet Lou back on the team, so he got some things going, man. And shouts out to Montrezl Harrell. The man is still grieving with the loss of his grandmother, man. You know, prayers, condolences go out to your family, big homie. We got a couple of other players that's out that's, you know, been bouncing back and forth inside of the bubble, but I am extremely pleased with what I've seen so far, is as far as the gameplay, the officiating, and the fact that we ain't been having these outbreaks, which we already know MLB has been having issues on their teams as far as outbreaks, but we'll get into that later, man. So what you been thinking, Zoe?
Yeah, I had a chance to check out that game last weekend with the Clippers and the Lakers.
I bet your ass did check that out.
I must say it was a pretty good game. I'm still trying to put this thing together to see how the season is going to go. But for right now, some of the games I have seen, like you said, is pretty epic, man. And high intensity, high velocity up and down the court. A lot of these players playing like they just got in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of high energy. But like I said, we still dealing with this pandemic, so it's going to be a sight to see. I want to see how this thing going to play out.
They playing like they in the gym.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing about it is, though,
it's like 120.
Yeah, right.
150. They got down one. That shit's looking like All-Star game.
No, bro, they just starting to be up a little bit now. Stop it.
No.
They starting to be up a little bit now because them Toronto Raptors been playing some defense.
Well, I mean, every score is $120 or better. I haven't seen a game yet where a team had not scored since they've been back out the bubble. At least 120.
I like the virtual fans too, man. Some people be hating on the virtual fans. You know, what they had Chris Paul's son in the crowd, and they had somebody else mom in the crowd, and Paul Pierce was in the crowd at one of the Celtics games. So I like the virtual fans, man. And then the thing about it is, if you get caught up inside the game, you know they pumping that artificial fan noise. The shit kind of almost sound like you know what I'm saying? The fans in there. It really seemed like that. So I mean, like I said, I've been surprisingly pleased so far as by how they handle the process. But here going forward, man.
CJ, what up?
Y'all gotta go. Y'all boys gotta keep honoring that bubble, man. Because if that bubble bursts, man, it's over with, and we ain't gonna have no season.
Right.
So I'm gonna need y'all fellas, man, to just keep getting that bag. Understand? You ain't got your little old lady in the bubble with you. So y'all boys hold that thing down, man. But I have an opinion about some teams, some players. So we gonna go from there. What you got going on, P?
First of all, the Lakers. We'll start right off with the Lakers. If you had the grade, they didn't have what, 3 games, 2 games. They had
I think they had
Clippers.
No, I think that's
Toronto. That's it, right?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. So right now, grade the Lakers. Of course, you know they barely beat the Clippers.
Yeah, I want to say something about that.
Hold on, 1 second. They barely beat the Clippers. And
Toronto manhandled them.
Right. Now the Clippers, they played 3 games, if I'm not mistaken.
And when we 1 and 2, yeah, we got hit by a buzzer beater last night.
Yeah, they got hit by a buzzer beater. Shout out to
Booker.
Shout out to Booker, man. That boy played lights out. But the Clippers lost 2 games.
Yeah.
And they won 1 game. They lost against the Suns. They lost against the Lakers, and they beat
the Pelicans.
Yeah. Right? So
mocked them.
So right now, if you had to grade, because to me, in my opinion, and I just go first, in my opinion, none of them looking really good right now. Yeah. It's teams out there like Houston, even though they just got whooped, they looking really good. I love how Dallas looking. I'm not saying that these teams can go all the way, but right now,
Dallas lost to the Rockets. What the fuck is you talking about?
But they play, man, boy playing lights out.
Luka. We're going to get that in a second. So basically, right now, tell me as far as the NBA as a whole. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's stay on the Lakers. Let's grade the Lakers, and then we can get into the top 3 teams we think we're playing.
Right now, I give the Lakers a C+.
I was going to say that.
And I give the Clippers a C.
And this is the reason why I say I'm giving the Lakers
Keep it a buck.
C+.
Keep it a buck, Zo. Keep it a buck, Zo.
I am. First of all, LeBron didn't play the best game.
That's a fact.
He ain't played a good game.
He ain't played the best game on that game. You know, your boy, what's his name?
Anthony
Davis snapped.
He snapped. He basically took over the game.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Now, LeBron, he didn't play his best game. He didn't really play defense like he's supposed to. And it was a lot of ups and downs, you know what I'm saying, that whole entire game. And that's why I say I'm giving them a C+ because they didn't really play the best of basketball that I know they can play. And I know they just not getting back in the groove of things, but Anthony Davis showed his ass. I can say that much, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going with a C+ as well.
All right, now, if I'm going to give them a grade, because they stood up to the Clippers, I have my opinion on how that game went down, but I'll be, you know what, though, I thought I was going to actually have a worse grade than you, bro. But I'm seeing, it's like me and you seeing the cup different. You seeing the cup half empty. I'm seeing the cup half full. Because when they get it going, especially AD, he's a 40-15 guy. It could be any single night. But what I took away from that game was the fact that what I want to say. When Paul George took over the game, right, in the third quarter, I want to say it was probably like 5 minutes left. It was possibly about 5-6 minutes left in the third quarter. They went up by 6. Paul George hit like 2 threes. Boom, 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 boom. Doc Rivers takes out Paul George. He takes out Kawhi Leonard. And then now the offense is being ran through Reggie Jackson. You get what I'm saying? He turns over the ball like 3 times. And then on top of that, that's Lou Williams' time. That's when Lou run the offense. When Paul George and Kawhi Leonard is out the game, that's when Lou Williams take over the game. That's what he's here for. That's what he does. So, yeah, shouts out to Magic City, man. Sweet Lou Wings, y'all ruined our first game against the Lakers, man. Because remember, that's when AD snapped.
Yeah.
AD took off, and then he even looked at the bench and told, I think it was Patrick Peterson trying to guard him. Mm-hmm. He even looked at the Clippers bench and been like, shit, y'all better get this nigga somewhere.
He was already in the zone anyway.
He was baptizing him. You get what I'm saying? So I put that on the fact that we didn't have the guy who run our offense when we got our 2 stars out the game. So I put that on. I ain't gonna blame it on Lou Williams because that man did have a death in the family. I don't give a fuck if it's his mentor, his homeboy. That's still that man family. That's that man family. So at the end of the day, I put that on that. So I give them actually a B. The problem is, basketball games is just like a boxing match.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Styles make fights.
Right. Yep.
You get what I'm saying? The reason why the Toronto Raptors was able to bully the Lakers is because they match up against them well. Think about it. You don't have many teams in the NBA that has the size and the physicality that the Toronto Raptors do when they got Gasol, they got Serge Ibaka. You get what I'm saying? And then Serge Ibaka could play defense on the perimeter. So that's the reason why you see AD struggle so much is because they got big bodies that they can throw at him. Remember, AD said he don't want to play center. He want to play power forward because he don't want to bang it. The Toronto Raptors and the Milwaukee Bucks and teams of that sort got the bodies that's going to bang AD, make him uncomfortable, and throw his game off. You get what I'm saying? So we already see the blueprint to beat the Lakers. You get physical with a big man. You get what I'm saying? And then you basically remember how the Detroit Pistons did the Kobe and Shaq Lakers? We gonna lock everybody else down, and Kobe and Shaq y'all score 40 apiece. That's the same way the Toronto Raptors did. We're not gonna throw a double and triple and all that at LeBron. We gonna get up on AD, not let him snap, and LeBron, you just gonna have to have your way. You're gonna have to score 60 tonight, and that's how they was able to be more physical and beat them.
That's a fact. So if these ain't the 2 Because to me, none of them look like the best two teams.
And like
so who in the bubble top 5 NBA teams right now, based on what you done seen, where you at with it?
You want to touch it first, or you want me to get it?
Go ahead. All right.
All right. Now me, the Phoenix Suns is my number 2. I just had to put it out there because I know some people gonna be looking like, bro, how the hell you not? They 3-0 and they just buzzer beat my Clippers last night. You get what I'm saying? But me, the most impressive team, I think, is going to be a threat to the Lakers because they getting that AC. It's the Portland Trailblazers. And all that blackballing, all that hating on Carmelo, guess what Carmelo doing? Buckets. You get what I'm saying? And it's not just he's making buckets. Carmelo is making clutch time buckets. That's what make them so dangerous. Because the Boston Celtics were beating them by how much? What, 24, 26? They was getting killed by Boston and walked that team back down. And you got to remember, Boston is a defensive team, and they walked them down and almost won that game. That's the only game they lost. So me, the most impressive team is the Portland Trailblazers. The Phoenix Suns is after that because they 3-0. You got to respect it. You get what I'm saying? Right after that, I like what Dallas is doing. The Rockets. The Rockets is scary.
Right there with you.
The Rockets is scary, bro. Like, and the thing about it is you have to pick up.
I think that as the bubble, the season and the bubble go on, I don't think that small ball gonna work. Especially when you get to the playoffs.
Because everything right now is just not starting. They just not getting back into the groove of things. I'm not saying that,
bro. Them boys putting up 63 pointers,
I get that. I get that.
That's fact. They shot 50. They shot 50 something 3-point. But they shot 53. Okay, I think they last game.
They hit 21 of 61.
But they lost that game. Right?
No, they won that game.
The last game they played.
The last game they lost to Portland. Cause you know the boy Carmelo and the boys got hot at it. This is what I'm saying. If you got a team, even if if I go 30%, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I make 1 out of every 3 threes, and I shoot 60 of them motherfuckers. You know how many points that is, 3? Think about this, bro. If I make only 21 out of 61 threes, right? That's automatically 60 points coming from the 3-point line. That's not even including James Harden and Russell Westbrook, which Russell Westbrook ain't been making his free throws. But that's not even including them going to the line. They are hard to beat because when you got a team that's constantly going to the free throw line, guess what's happening to the clock? The clock is stopping. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm on a 10-2 run or I'm on a 12-3 run and they keep stopping the clock, that kills momentum. You feel me? That's why the Rockets always get back into the game. You feel me? They go to the... Now, the problem I got with the Rockets, how was they going to react? Him and Russell, how they going to react when the referee starts swallowing their whistle during...
That's what happens.
The playoffs. That's what I'm worried about.
That's exactly what happens.
That's what I'm worried about.
Every year in the playoffs, he don't get off those plays where he gets to the line 150 goddamn times. You know, it just don't work like that in the playoffs. You know, I need to see them do something different because right now, the same Rockets doing the same shit other than a few kicking, and they always been a 3-point shooting team.
But you got a different element. You got a different element this year, though, bros. Stop the bullshit. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Chris Paul is doing wonders with the OKC Thunder. I can't even flex that. But the way how Russell Westbrook attacks a defense is perfect for what the Rockets try to do. Chris Paul cannot attack a defense the way Russell Westbrook, and Russell Westbrook plays like Adrian Peterson in his prime. Yeah. He gets the ball, and what he does is he attacks your paint, he draws in your help because you gotta help him or he gonna go straight to the line. His pull-up mid-range game is sick, and all them guys get to do is just sit out there. They literally shooting ducks in a barrel. They wide open every time. Chris Paul did not have that type of effect on that offense the way that Russell Westbrook had that type of effect on the Rockets this year. They totally different. Their problem is going to be rebounding.
And how does Westbrook and James Harden, like, I mean, we've seen that they can coexist, but can they both get, you know, can one get 30, can the other one get 27, you know what I'm saying, on a consistent basis, as much as both of them want to keep the ball.
Did we have a conversation? I think we had something like this kind of like last year around basketball season where we were saying like somebody was going to have to kind of fall back Because you got two guys that love to have the ball at clutch time, at clutch moments, up and down the court. They both love the basketball. They both like to shoot threes. So somebody got to sit back and be like, okay, when do I step in? When do I fall back? Because you can't have two men that powerful.
So the same thing, you could say the same thing about Harden. He can break the defense down the same way.
Right.
But they're two different type of athletes, though, bruh.
Yeah, but
they two totally. And then the thing about it is, all right, I get what y'all saying. Y'all absolutely right. It's only one ball. But these guys been playing with each other since AA. They're not like two guys that just got put together on a team. You get what I'm saying? Russell Westbrook and James Harden has been playing together since like AA teams when they've been like 15 and 16 and 17. You get what I'm saying? And we got to remember they was on OKC together too.
Yeah.
So these guys already have a rapport together. You feel me? They have a rapport. So it's not like, oh, these guys never played with each other. Or they don't know how to share. They have a mutual respect. They grew up together on the basketball court, and they done already played with each other previously. You feel me? On the team. So that's the reason they make it so dangerous. And then sometimes you see James Harden get the inbound pass, look for Russell and say, you come on and get it. Take that. Because once you break down the defense, I'm going to get this open three. They're dangerous. I think the rebounding is going to cost them in the end because they're too damn small. But they're dangerous, man. They're extremely dangerous. So that was my number 4 team. And to be honest with you, I am impressed with what I see from the Celtics, man. They gonna be a hard out. Them Celtics, you not just sweeping them, and you not 4-1 them. They're gonna fight your ass tooth and nail. I like the Celtics, man. That's a blue collar team. They getting it from the mud, bruh. So I'm impressed with what they got going on. Also,
they deep too, man.
They deep. And then any night somebody can hurt you. You get what I'm saying? Like what the boy name is? You got Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Tatum, what's the name of the other cat? The white dude that gave all the money. Howard, I think his name is.
Yeah.
I mean, any given night, and then Kemba Walker, he been looking good.
Yeah.
He's an instant he's a microwave, but you know he's coming back from injury though. So I mean, them 5 teams I've been impressed with. You know what I'm saying? But I got some players I've been impressed with too, some individual players. Well, what's up? Where you at with the teams, Zoe?
But I only caught like a couple. But like I said, Rockets. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, Rockets number one of the teams. Of course, the Lakers. Like I said, they can do better.
What?
Clippers.
Lakers?
Yeah. Why? Tell me why. Hold on. Tell me why you going so hard at the Lakers right now. And the season just started now, so tell me why you going so hard before I finish.
All right, then I ain't gonna lie.
No.
I'm suspect, my nigga. I'm a Laker hater. All right, but at the end of the day, they just got put in the motherfucking headlock though.
That. Okay, but you ain't saying we beat y'all though. You know what I'm saying?
So who got like my thing is who has the most legitimate shot? You dig what I'm saying? Like
the Clippers.
Everybody looking at I'm talking about when cause the Clippers and the Lakers not going together. Somebody gonna have to out one of them teams, or one of them teams gonna have to out each other.
The Lakers better hope they don't see motherfucking Portland in that first round.
That's gonna be rough. I think, but see the way the season being set up, it's like outside. You know, you got the disappointed teams, and we can jump on that as well. Like you got your disappointed teams, like the Pelicans. I thought they would be way better than what they is.
No, they play hard. Zion just did, and the Clippers just mopped them boys.
Yeah.
Don't do. They so damn young,
Zion
man.
Scored 25 points.
Yeah, but he put up like what 21 shots though. That's a high volume of shots.
Goddamn, but it's still a disappointment to me because I thought that they would be better.
I think if that boy was healthy, man, they wouldn't be in the spot, man.
Like you said, you got to tip your cap to.
I got the 76ers as one of the most disappointing teams too, man.
You just said the 76ers.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you said the Celtics.
Yeah, I said the Celtics. The 76ers is they have too much talent on that roster for them to be number 6 seed. Like y'all got 2 prominent young gunners and all-stars. Because my most disappointing player out of the whole bubble right now, this is Ben Simmons. Like, bruh, you are what he's 6'9", 6'10"? And he can handle the ball. You just won't shoot a fucking jump shot, man. Sometimes you can shoot your team out of it, or you can shoot your way in it. But you have to fucking shoot one.
He made one in the ball. That's his first one in his whole career.
No, it ain't his first 3. Just that dude. I mean, like, it's like all the chips is on the table. You cannot sit here and say, okay, well, he's on the road and he's playing in front of a hostile crowd. Everybody on the damn road. Ain't nobody at home. So if anything, like you said, like the way how like James Harden snapping and like Luka Donovic is snapping, why the hell Ben Simmons ain't bringing this game to the goddamn bubble?
That's because Ben Simmons ain't evolved as a player.
Well, how long is it gonna be, bro?
That's what I'm saying. He not just disappointing in the bubble. He disappointing all the way around because he got untapped potential that he just will not fucking access it.
So what you trying to say? Basically, that sounds like you're saying he's mentally weak.
He got to be.
Because I don't see why when you got that type of skill set.
But that's the fucked up shit. Because him and Joel Embiid, if them two
they should be dynamic
to their potential, they would be LeBron and AD. 0.2. You feel? I mean 0.5.
Right.
Like.
Well, see, Embiid always in bad. He never in great shape. When he on, Embiid is a monster. That's a juggernaut. But he's always in shape. Why you think his legs is always going out?
That's why he got to tighten up. That's why you know that they not putting in the work.
Well, yeah, that's one of my most disappointing teams. And Ben Simmons is one of my most disappointing players because here it is, it's all go. It ain't no like, okay, well, I got to go all the way over to Seattle to play whatever or go here, there. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Dirty, y'all all in the same fucking bubble. Like, why ain't you not coming relentless? Russell Westbrook can shoot 3 for 39 one night, and I still love his game because he's giving you everything he got.
Yeah, I like how he.
Ben Simmons, what are you doing? You a dog. Let's go get that, man. And then the East is wide open. They have the bodies to compete with Milwaukee, but it's like you got to have a mindset. It's like some guys are more interested in the celebrity instead of being great. Instead of understanding if I'm a great basketball player, I'm going to have more celebrity. They wanted to be a straight celebrity without winning a motherfucking thing. You get what I'm saying? You should become greatness at your craft and then allow the celebrity to come in. They want to be celebrities out the rip and ain't win a motherfucking thing.
Jordan said that though. Jordan said that goddamn. I remember I was watching an interview. I don't know if it was with Oprah or whatever, but he was basically saying that this day and age, niggas is getting rewarded before they actually even,
earned it. Yeah,
earned the shit. You feel me? Like Zion, for instance.
Right.
He became he made $100 million the moment he got out of college. You know what I'm saying? Like Ben Simmons. They getting all these endorsements and all this other shit, and they not working for it. So to that, let me ask you that. To that you say what? Because this is how. Yeah, I know you always stress. Give these black men their money, right?
Right.
I already know where you going.
Man, don't get this guy started, man. Don't get this guy started, man.
Listen. I'm not talking about football because we
I know what you're going at.
Risk associated with football, so I'm not going to argue with you about giving them boys their money in football. But I believe. And I'm on the side of Jordan when he says that you should not get these endorsement deals. You should not get these hundreds of millions of dollars and your foot ain't even touch a fucking basketball court yet. I think that you need to get out here and you need to earn it the same way. Whatever the signing is, that's the money you get. But all that extra shit and the endorsement deals, that's what's going to these kids' head. Back in the days, back in the days, them boys had to work and play for their role and to get the money that they wanted to get. This day and age, they getting rewarded before they even touch a court. And some of them turning out to be busts. Look at the kid that played for Philly. Fultz, Markelle Fultz.
He's in Orlando now.
He had a shoe deal and all that shit before he even started. What the fuck? Look at Ben Simmons. He got all this money and he ain't even trying to cultivate, and Joel Embiid. He ain't trying to cultivate his talent or be great or play to the potential. I think that there's no incentives for people to play because they already got the money, so they comfortable where they at and with what they getting. To that, you say what?
Get at him first, man. Go ahead, Zoe.
Just to piggyback on what you were saying, JP.
Because I might hug this conversation for a little bit. Go ahead and get him, Zoe.
A lot of players, like you say, they need to earn the endorsement. I feel like that's true because, like you said, their foot never touched a basketball court. How we know they're going to live up to the potential of the money that they're already making, the celebrity status that they're already getting. So, I mean, like you say, a lot of them become to be busts, and then they got all this money. Now they feel like, I ain't really got to play as hard as I should play because I already got the money.
Yeah, and I think that if you earned it, Like just like you say, if a like Pat Mahomes, he earned it. Like that kid played to his potential, and it's a lot of people who even didn't get a championship, but you know they earned it. Like they played.
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
You got defensive ends. You got defensive backs. I mean, people who came out. My boy, who we didn't fucking pay, but that's a whole nother conversation. My boy, who we traded.
Yeah. But y'all got a lot back from. But y'all so horrible at damn drafting. It doesn't matter.
He earned it. That's a conversation I save for later.
Right.
But the thing is, I see these players that's playing their hearts out and earning that shit versus the ones who sitting and getting the deals up front and off top, and they not living to the potential that they supposed to be. And I think that's a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
All right. Let's okay then. How do we sum this down? The NBA is the most marketable sport in all the sports. You know why? Because you get to look at the players. You get to get close to them. You get to touch them. They hang your sneakers. They swap jerseys. All this shit right here. Michael Jordan made the NBA a marketing machine. So at the end of the day, you don't pay people as far as endorsements on who they are. You pay them on who they're going to be. Right. So if you see the potential or the money train coming out of this young man, you get on board and you go ahead and pay him to get ahead of the curve because you want to get him later. A lot situation with Dak Prescott and the goddamn Cowboys. If they would have jumped on it early, they wouldn't be where they at now. So that's how a lot of businesses see this thing right here. Now, I feel you. They all a little too pampered. And I hate it by me being a black melanated man to say that these young men is a little, cause the thing about it is, and I'm gonna put this on social media too. It's like everybody is so caught up into the glory of the fame and all this stuff right here to where the reason you're getting endorsements, the reason you're getting this money is because of your stardom. But they are so focused on the stardom, they're losing focus on their craft. I'm gonna tell you who did that. Terrell Owens was a monster. It eventually brought him down. Chad Johnson was a monster. It ended up eventually bringing him down. You get Sean Merriman, who got popped steroids or whatever, allegedly. So anyway, my thing is that sometimes they get so far in love with the stardom that the craft that made you a star. You only a star because you're a football player. If you was walking down Waters Ave, you'd just be another nigga. You get what I'm saying? So they get so caught up in the stardom to where they lose focus on their craft, and then your ass is back at home on the couch. You get what I'm saying? So I get what you, and you're absolutely right on that standpoint. I can't even come at you or play devil's advocate. You get what I'm saying? But that's the problem I see with a lot of new athletes. That's why I respect Russell Westbrook. That's why I respect Dame Lillard, because they're relentless. You get what I'm saying? You can give them a $350 million contract and they coming. You know what I mean? Even Steph Curry, the little yellow-faced assassin, he's coming. You feel me? They stardom does not stop their perfection. That's why even though, you know, God rest his soul, I have my issues with Kobe with the whole, you know, you got caught. Now you want to tell on people, God rest his soul. I don't want to go into that. But he was a perfectionist. You get what I'm saying? Right. Kobe was a perfectionist. Like, he lived, died, and breathed basketball, and that's why I respect him.
And you got players who loves the game, who eat, breathe, and live the game.
They don't love the game. They love what the game gives them.
No, I'm saying you got some players that love what the game gives them, and you got some people that love the game. The money to people who love the game, like Kobe, God rest his soul. Kobe loved the game. The money was gonna come regardless.
And then listen, this is the thing. This is how you know when somebody loves something versus loving what it gives them. Even with me, right? I'm an engineer, but see, I've been doing, and y'all know me, so I've been doing music my entire life since I was 15 or so, and I never stopped. Some kind of way, I kept my foot, and I didn't get paid. Right. I wasn't making the money. Eventually came because the talent gonna cultivate itself eventually. If you do what you love, right, and you stay down with it, you'll eventually start making.
I remember you started all this with a laptop in the projects.
That's a fact.
Hello, Governor.
That's a fact. So that's how I know. And see, with the basketball players, it's the same thing. You could take the money away from this shit, and they love the game so much they're gonna continue to play it.
Right. It's not Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
KD. Those are the type of guys. If you drop a ball in the gym, they're going reckless. See, that's why you respect those who grew up in the mud with it and is actually in love with it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm a LeBron hater on the end of the day. At the end of the day, but guess what though?
He loves the game.
You know what I'm saying? Hey Queen, at the end of the day, guess what though? LeBron is coming. I mean, I ain't gonna lie now. He ain't had his best games since the game started, as far as the regular season games, the playing 8 games. Now during the scrimmage, he was relentless. Now that the games is actually counting. But my point is that you can tell he brought his team with a different type of mindset. Like, bruh, we not down here for the bullshit. I want to win it, and let's go get it. And I can respect a man who takes his craft that serious. The same way you love your music, it's the same way LeBron loves that basketball. You get what I'm saying? And like a Jimmy Butler, he was homeless. That's why he said the NBA was supposed to allow him to wear a jersey with no name on his back, because he said that without this basketball, without the NBA, I would be a nobody. So I don't want my name on my jersey. You get what I'm saying? And that's the type of the drive that I want a man in my foxhole. You feel what I'm saying? I want that type of mindset. I want that type of aggression and understanding that, hey, it's us against the world, bruh.
So with that being said, right, as the generations, and this not just in basketball.
Right.
I'm seeing this period. Like, how do you feel about the future moving forward in basketball as shit go more digital, as people start paying more attention to vanity and likes and dislikes and attention and fame from social media, as people get more away from loving their craft and just doing it to get the money?
Right.
You know, because that's what I'm seeing these days, and that's with everything.
And that's,
like, everybody looking to make a quick dollar and not really looking to put in the work to get it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, and that's the element I think that we miss.
You can't in football. See, that's the beautiful thing about football. You can't do that.
Right.
You feel me? Like, you can't. In order to be one of the best football players, you got to get your ass out here and grind and bump, get your ass beat, get hurt. You run the risk of hurting yourself. You got to take care of your body and do that type of stuff. We can talk about, the NFL and how they do the white versus black and all that other shit. That's
Don't say it like that though. Don't say it like that other shit. That's factual shit. That's real shit.
I'm talking
real
about
shit though.
I'm talking about
because some of these brothers ain't getting their money.
I'm talking about that's another conversation though. I'm talking about what it take to get there.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to be the best. But what I'm saying now is that shit. Even with the basketball players, you remember back in the days, we had every team had at least 2 guys,
yeah.
And then the role players was bangers.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Coming off the bench, putting up 20.
I'm talking about with big bodies and strong.
Yeah.
And now I know that times change, medicine different, but they looking like little boys now. They don't look like men. You feel what I'm saying? They like these kids. I ain't gonna call nobody out, but they looking like children.
But think about that. In any sport,
and sound like children.
In any sport,
that's a fact.
They can't force the player to go into the gym and stay in the gym and really work out. That's your own. You do that if you want to.
I'm talking about these little skinny kids that talk. They don't. It just, to me, is the when I look at basketball, even in college, nigga, them boys look like men. I mean, like grown men, cuz. You feel me? If you look at them now, it's like, what the fuck? They look like 13 and 14-year-olds on the court.
Stick figures.
Little babies. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like, how do you think the future of basketball is gonna look? In 10 years, you think that it'll be what it is today, or will it evolve into a smaller guys game?
I think it's gonna get to a point where it's gonna be like WWE.
Ooh,
to a point where it's
really?
gonna be to a
you
point where
that?
it's like,
you wanna do that?
they're gonna be faking a lot of shit.
You gonna do that?
I'm just saying.
Ooh,
The reason why I'm only watching basketball all night is because of LeBron. If LeBron would have never came in the league, man, I don't think I'd have been watching all basketball like that.
You really going that far with it, man?
But is the league in good hands? Because you got.
I think the league is in good hands. See, I think this is where the NBA went wrong at. They were so worried about protecting their star players to where they let the game get too soft. And now the problem is that you have these big men.
What up?
You have these big men. What up, Unc? You have these big men who supposed to be bangers and dominators, and they becoming finesse men. And I'm going to tell you how that happened. When the NBA started this whole run of the players from cross seas, like the Dirks. Now, Manu was tough. But you know, the Manu Ginobili's and all these Euro guys coming over, the big man got finessed. When they seen the big man getting paid a ton of money, not to bang, not to brawl, but stand on at the 3-point line, guess what them boys said? Nigga, shit, I'm out here at the 3-point. Why the hell will I go in there? I don't want to bang. You get what I'm saying? That's when the big man had to bang like an NFL running back, bruh. And they no longer want to do that. Everybody want the glory, but without the beating of the pain of the work and the work ethic. Because you got to understand, Charles Oakley was a man.
Yeah, but Ben
Wallace was a man.
Let me mention this. Do y'all think that football, even football, basketball, do y'all think they have lost the fundamentals of the game?
Absolutely right.
What makes it look like a soap opera now?
Absolutely right.
I really think they lost the fundamentals of the game. You know, when you had to post up, you could be sitting like, oh, he done shot a 3, he shot a 3. Oh, Shaq, he posted somebody down. He don't. I mean, the
even just Shaq Olajuwon.
Anybody. I'm just saying, everybody touch the ball and do their thing. Because back in the day, you had about 3 to 4 all-stars on each team.
Facts.
That was really balling.
But see, this is my point, though. It's not just the fact that. All right, then let me sum this up. We're gonna do football or basketball, either sport. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go to basketball first. When people seen the Sacramento Kings when they had that rivalry with the Kobe and Shaq Lakers, they were being rewarded for flopping. Vlade Divac or whatever his name is, the center, literally grabbed a man's arm, slapped himself in the face with it, and went to the free throw line. So then, flopping. If you're going to reward it, and it could be a game-changing play, like say, for an example, we down by 1 point, I flop, that's 2 free throws. Either I got a chance of tying this game or even winning this game. When people see the NBA rewarding flopping, you get what I'm saying? It's like a phenomenon after that. LeBron James was one of the best floppers, and I ain't gonna lie, Dwayne Wade was my guy. Paul Pierce. I mean,
with the flopping.
bro, that shit spreading like wildfire. And see, the thing about it is like this right here. It's like allowing flopping to be successful is allowing weakness. You get what I'm saying? I used to love it when the Knicks, and I'm a Vince Carter fan. If he had a Kobe mind state, he'd be a top 5 player all time. Because he was more athletic than Kobe. I mean, it was like a 1A, 1B. But Vince was special. He just didn't have Kobe's mentality. He didn't get it till he was too old. But anyway, back to the basics. When Vince Carter used to come down the middle, I literally seen Latrell Sprewell look up like, oh, nigga, you think you about to have a dunk highlight on us? Bam, slam him to the ground. You get what I'm saying? Like, there was a penalty to pay. There was a toughness. There was a strength. There was, you know what I'm saying, an attitude. Now these days, man, he hit him in the neck, flagrant 5.
Another question though, and this is just me speaking hypothetically, does the big man of yesterday survive in this era? Is Shaq if he comes up in this era? Is Olajuwon I think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would have been him in any era. But is Shaq, you know, the banger? Is Ben Wallace, because that's what he was good for. Banging down low.
Ben Wallace was a grown-ass man. Yeah, him and Robin was 2 undersized juggernauts.
Rodman too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But do those guys survive in this era?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
With the fouls, with all the 3 points
absolutely.
With the guards bringing them out of the post.
See.
The ball
go ahead, Zo. You get on there. I'm gonna touch on it. I'm gonna let you know exactly why.
I don't think they would touch the ball as much in this era, but the way these refs blowing these whistles now.
That's the problem. That's why I can't see. Okay, on the offensive end, I think that Shaq will probably still be unstoppable down low.
But this is the element of it that you're missing, though, bros. Think about it. Just hear me out for a second. If Shaq is getting your team in foul trouble, guess what start happening to your point guard, your shooting guard, your small forward? The other team is in a penalty. If Shaq played in this era, your team will be in penalty in the first 4 or 5 minutes of any quarter. So that means the Stephen Currys, the Dame Lillards, and all them, and James Harden is marching to the line. Not because they got fouled, because your team is in a penalty. You get what I'm saying? What he will do is he will maximize your team penalty fouls. So then it's a whole 8 minutes to go in this quarter. And he's constantly everybody's going to the free throw line now. Not even just him. You get what I'm saying? The little backup point guard white boy, he's going to the free throw line. So what it does is that he put a strain on your team as far as foul trouble. Shaq would dominate some type of way special. It's because the strain he would put on your team by getting everybody sitting to the line.
Oh, that's a bad. I don't know, man. I'm not too, because I look at it from a whole different angle because I see it like if Shaq down low, right? Defensively, that's gonna hurt a team who has like say Houston, for instance, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say Shaq had played against Houston. Mm-hmm. They center is Tucker.
PJ Tucker. Play him at the 5 a lot.
Yeah, they play him at the 5. So imagine if he got the guard PJ Tucker from the 3-point line, and that leave the lane open, right? Which
let me ask you this.
Let me ask you this. And Shaq not gonna be fast enough to guard.
If Shaq had to guard Tucker, what is Tucker gonna do with the ball? Tucker got the ball and he's standing in front of Shaq. What is he gonna do with
drive, but it's gonna bring Shaq out to the 3-point line.
Right. So my point is, because you gotta understand, a layup and a dunk is a much better percentage shot than a 3-pointer. Even though a 3-pointer is worth more, it's a higher percentage shot for a layup or a dunk. Right?
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
PJ Tucker's going to have him draw him to the 3. Guess what happens? PJ Tucker better shoot 80% for the 3 that night. Because I tell you what Shaq going to do to PJ Tucker. He about to go 90% from that fucking rim.
That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
so as you sit there and you say this, and not only that, Shaq is going to get PJ Tucker that jump shot. PJ Tucker is on the bench. You know why? He in foul trouble. It's no way he's going to stand in front of a man like Shaq or Hakeem Olajuwon. There's no way he's dead. He's out of here.
That's a fact.
So, really, what you're trying to say is that what you think you're going to get on the offensive side, dealing with Shaq and PJ Tucker, he has to be hot that night. Shaq don't have to be hot. He right at the rim. He just turn around, boom, boop, boop, and one. Boom, boop, boop, and one. Go get you some Gatorade at the corner. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's not get too, let's not go and get too far as being enamored as far as the 3-point shot. The easiest shot is still the dunk or the layup. Point blank, period. So if Shaq is crushing him, how much time PJ Tucker gonna get on the court, man?
Wanda, what up?
Oh, that's Auntie?
Yeah, she watching.
Hey, baby. What's up, bro?
Lorena, what up?
Hey. But all this old cute old man, what Kevin Durant look like standing next to Shaq? Or Olajuwon? Or David Robinson? Or Charles Barkley?
That's the point I'm making, though. Any of these niggas,
y'all niggas getting caught up in the hype, bruh.
No, I'm not.
Let's be 100.
Any of these, only thing I'm saying is that the flow just spreads so much now that it's gonna make it a little rougher on the big man as far as defending.
But guess what though? The big man has a much more definitive advantage on their end of the side. Like, look here. I'd rather have Shaq with the ball in his hand in the paint than PJ Tucker with his hand in the ball at 3-point line.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna weigh your ass down.
That makes sense.
Like, come on now. His shooting percentage, Shaq's shooting percentage at the rim is going to be what, 70%? PJ Tucker at the 3-point line is 30.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And remember, he got to be on the court to shoot threes. If he in foul trouble, he ain't shooting shit. Mm-hmm. He getting Gatorade. He holding a clipboard with the coach. So that's just the point I'm trying to make, man. I think y'all really losing it with this old soft-ass big man shit. Like them other boys, they would have crushed today's NBA.
I believe that on the offensive side of the ball, I just think that it compromised the big man defensively, because nobody other than your guys who like locomotives, like your fucking Westbrooks of the world. There ain't too many of them. He
could have played in any era.
Yeah, Kyrie a slasher.
He could have played in any era because his handle's stupid.
I'm saying it's not many of those guys that could have done that. Now everybody look for the 3-point.
Answer me this: is there a big man in the NBA right now that's better than, let's just say, David Robinson?
The only big man that I like is Giannis. I think
he's not technically. He's just a big ass wing. He's not really a big man. He don't even bang.
Power forward.
Okay, then back in the day. So okay then.
Back in the day, without a doubt, no question.
Okay then. So that's what you're trying. He still can't
And
fucking
he
shoot.
Bang with Barkley. I think he could have banged with Barkley now.
Wait,
Barkley was a man, but Giannis a man amongst
nigga,
boys.
you cap.
Who better than
You
Giannis?
cap, bro.
What big
You really
better
think
than
Giannis would have got off doing that boy down there with David Robinson and let's just say the Davis brothers that played for the Pacers, Antonio and Dale Davis.
Yeah, them boys was beast. They
Yeah.
would have hurt him now. But that's because the rules was different too.
Come on, man. You can't have it two
But I think
ways.
that he could have banged with the best of them back then.
He's special. I'm not saying Giannis not
He's one of the
special.
only ones that I think could have done it. I mean, him.
Any big
Westbrook,
man.
Kyrie,
I'm talking no. Any big man today.
any power forward, he could have.
Any big man. Let's talk about Nurkic. Let's talk about man, all these boys' names is from cross seas. I can't even pronounce them
That's
shits.
a fact, man.
Like fuck, I need a encyclopedia to remember these cats' names.
Pippen was a small forward, right?
Right, he was a 3. Mike was a 2. What big man you know right now can play in that era in the 90s?
None of them.
None of them.
None of them. Except
So that should
Giannis.
answer your question.
Giannis technically may have.
And he's a wing.
Yeah, but ain't no big man this day and age is rocking out, man. With none of them, man. So
Love y'all, Wanda. Hey, baby. Uncle Charlie, man. Y'all boy hit the line, man. Get at me now. Stop lacking, bruh.
Yeah, man. But with that being said, right now, who is looking the most? Because you got most disappointing play or play.
No, player. I already said Ben Simmons is my most disappointing player.
No, I thought you said it's a play. I thought you said.
Oh, my bad. I was yeah, that shit like chicken scratch probably over there, bro, because I was writing so fast. Yeah, my most disappointing player is Ben Simmons. See, this is what I thought. With the 8 games that was left in the bubble season before the playoffs started, I thought they would make a move up. You feel what I'm saying? In the standings. They really ain't doing jack shit. You feel me? So that's the problem I had with it right there. But with that being said, yeah, Ben Simmons, I don't believe, is taking this bubble opportunity to expand his game and go next level with it. I think he's just staying stagnant. And if he really get his shit together, the 76ers can come out the East. They have the bodies. They have the big men. They have Embiid. They have, what's the cat that played with the Celtics last year?
What position?
He was the center from the Celtics. They signed him because he was shutting Joel Embiid ass down. He was a Joel Embiid nightmare. They signed him. Al Horford.
Yeah.
They got Al Horford. They got Tobias Harris. Can't remember the dude. They just moved over to point guard because they took Ben Simmons out of point guard position. All I'm saying is, if they get their shit together, the 76ers can come out the East. They can come out the East. But it's like Ben Simmons, man, he ain't dancing with his damn date. Get your ass on the dance floor and cha-cha slide. 5 hops this time, motherfucker.
Okay, so tenfold. So switching gears a little bit to the NFL.
Right.
How much does the NFL need baseball to work in order for the football season to proceed?
Boy, they need them like an asthma pump, nigga. Like, no cap. Because, see, the thing about it is, the NBA is in a bubble, right? So, basically, they done found a way to take a certain amount of teams in a league and quarantine it. You feel me? Okay, we have a outbreak. Y'all going in the corner because they're at the Disney campus. So, they able to literally manage any situation. See, now, baseball teams, they still travel. They still go home. They catch flights. Anything like that. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm a baseball player and I wanted to pull a Lou Williams and get me some wings from Magic City, I could still expose my team. And then if I expose my team, I expose the league. You feel what I'm saying? The NFL needs to monitor MLB baseball extremely hard because you need to watch everything that they're doing wrong and do it right.
You know what I was thinking though? Like, why they don't create bubbles for each conference or some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, each major city have a bubble.
But you will have to find somewhere to host it. Where's you gonna host all these teams, bro?
Yeah, and it's way more players.
Right. An NFL roster. Then let's just say if we we have usually what it is, a 53-man roster. Now we got to expand the rosters because of the COVID. You feel what I'm saying? How you going to bubble all those people? And we're not talking about medical staff, the water boy. You know what I'm saying? It's too many people. It's impossible. It's no way you can quarantine or bubble NFL season. What they got to study is that they might have to put it in some contract. Hey man, when you get done with the game, take your ass straight to the house. What I would do if I was running the NFL, I would expand the season. I'll cut the games, but I would expand the season. What I mean by that, the NFL has a 16-game season that they wanted to stretch out, right? Mm-hmm. What I would do is I'll bring it down to 12. I bring down 12 games.
Yeah, every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. The reason why we're running every 2 weeks, because if I have somebody pop, they can quarantine to be available the next game.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Just to make sure I'll be able to have the product, I would shorten the season, but it's still going to be expanded because I will only play games every 2 weeks. You feel me? So say if, example, let me talk about a quarterback I don't like. Oh, I really don't hate on no quarterbacks. Anyway, let's just say for your bullshit ass Jets, Sam Darnold got popped with it. I don't want you to get popped with it, Sam Darnold. Forgive me, but if he got popped with it, right? If I'm playing games every 2 weeks, he can quarantine and shake off. You feel what I'm saying? Before the next game start, even if he only get in a few practices, I can play him next week. You feel what I'm saying? Right. But if you're playing every single week, especially if, say, like if you're scheduled to have a Thursday night game, and then you turn around next week, hold on, you have a game on Sunday, but then you have to turn around and have a Thursday night game. That really gives you only like 5 days to prepare. Somebody get down.
So what happens if they quarantine for 2 weeks and they come back to play, and hypothetically speaking, they get popped with it again?
So you think people getting popped with COVID twice?
It done been said that people have been tested positive for it. Then they quarantine for 2 weeks. Then they come back, and then when they go back to get retested, they show up positive again. So they saying that it's not like the chicken pox, you catch it and then you don't get it no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's just a risk you take. Like at the end of the day, that's how it is. Like that's why I said we talked about this last week. Was you here last week? No. Well, we talked about this last week about, whether or not, who's, like if players wanted to play or not, who backed out. I think a bunch of the Patriots players backed out.
I think they got the coronavirus. They opted out because of that. I think they ain't fucking with Bill, man, on the low. Yeah. I think they is really not rocking with Bill Belichick. I think when Tom Brady left the building, a lot of them boys were looking at the exit sign too. Like, no cap. Because if you notice, it's all the veterans. You know what I mean? They've been there with Bill a long time, and they're tired of Bill shit. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But you're absolutely right. Can't knock nobody for opting out.
If they want to stay, then that's the risk you run. Yeah. If you don't want to play, then so be it. I ain't knocking you either way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But
they need baseball to succeed, so then they can.
Think baseball gonna succeed.
I think they will.
I mean, it's looking ugly right now, man.
I mean, see, the thing about it is, once you have an outbreak, if everything is all right, because you got to understand, these people, they ain't getting the type of goddamn medical coverage you and I getting. You know what I'm saying? We might go in that bitch, hey, quarantine, go in your house and drink water and don't speak to nobody.
I mean, quarantine is quarantine.
They getting goddamn, now you got to understand, they getting antibiotics and they getting the whole rundown. Yeah. So the way I'm thinking about it is that you're going to have to start playing way more doubleheaders. But the NFL needs to monitor everything MLB doing to set up parameters. You get what I'm saying? Because MLB players, if you look at the baseball field, nobody's really close to each other. But the catcher, the batter, and the umpire. Everybody else is like,
yeah, they spread out.
you feel what I'm saying?
But
come the NFL,
got the line,
that defensive line, the offensive line, they basically bleed on top of each other.
Then a running back got to run through or run out. He got the tackle, so there's no 6 feet.
I think they doing the face shields, the whole.
Yeah, they're supposed to be extending the face shields, not just for the eyes. They're supposed to bring
the whole thing over
all the way down, so there's no like spittle or no transfer, no fluids from somebody's mouth or nose. You get what I'm saying, to each other. So they're trying to do their best, but they need baseball to succeed so they can set up their parameters as far as how they want to go about this NFL season. You know what I'm saying? They need baseball. Because without it, there's no way. And then the NFL got to understand this. They're going to lose money in the salary cap because they can't have no fans. But then they got to pay more money because they got to expand the rosters. You feel what I'm saying? So it's going to be, but I don't give a damn. I will not shed a tear for that NFL motherfucking owner. Remember that TV deal, not this offseason, last offseason, they got $200 million for being an owner. If your team sucked and you was $50 million under the salary cap, guess what they did? They still got $250 million for being an owner. So I don't give a fuck about them owners. I don't give a damn that they, we gonna lose a little money. Well, lose a little bit, damn it. You been making all this, and shouts out to the college players too. I know we ain't talking about that, but to the Pac-12 players, you get what I'm saying? Guess what them boys said? We boycotting.
That's a fact.
What I've been stressing on the show so many times, guess what they say? We're gonna talk about real racial injustice, and we're gonna get some things done as far as and they said we want to be a partner for our likeness and I forgot how they word it. Basically, their revenue. They want to be revenue partners. So basically, they're talking like they want to unionize. Pac-12 players, go get that bag. And the SEC is starting to get in on it too. It's too many people in this damn college field that's been making billions of dollars. Generational wealth. And these young men is walking away from this game. My hip busted, my knee out. All this shit right here, and I got a degree in I don't know, just some weird ass shit. And I can't find a job. Y'all keep y'all foot on the doggone. Ooh, that was about to be bad. I couldn't say that. I'm about to say something. And I don't need to. No, I'm about to say put your feet on their neck, but no, we don't do nothing to neck shit. No, none of the neck shit. Put your feet in their back. Or on a hip or some shit. But however, I love the fact that the Pac-12 players and these other conferences are starting to apply pressure to these college organizations and these conferences, and they want their money. Pay these damn young men. Y'all making trillion. What's the coach from Mike Gundy for Oklahoma State? Talking about we got to get these players back at school so we can keep the money coming in. Bitch, which one of them is your kids out there on that field? Which one of them on that court, on that field is your children? No, we not having it, man, and I'm loving it, man. Go ahead and apply that pressure. Boycott. I miss college football, but boycott that shit. We want revenue sharing. Break the bread, bruh.
Shout out to them Pac-12 players, man.
Pac-12 and SEC is starting to step up, too. Y'all want to apply pressure to these people? This is the time. Give me something. I'm here in college and my mama lights about to get cut the hell off. No, sir, I need the bag. And then you got to understand this. You got colleges shutting down programs. Like, say, for example, if your daughter was in water polo, or she was in, let me just think a lesser sport, maybe softball, lacrosse, or tennis, lacrosse, or some shit like that. These colleges are shutting down these programs.
The football programs ain't playing.
No, but see, football and basketball is the bag.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
that money go towards.
Yes, the football and basketball money goes to all the other sports.
Right.
But say, for example, y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all having daughters, y'all daughters a little older than mine. Y'all have a daughter that's getting a full ride for, say, like softball or some shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Now they talking about closing down that sport. You feel me? Because of the pandemic. But then the coach is making $10 million a year. You feel what I'm saying? Now here it is. My daughter is supposed to be going off to the University of Georgia or whatever the fuck. Or let's just say I don't know, Oregon, whatever. And they better cut my sport out, so that means my daughter's not going to get that free ride. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But then this motherfucking chump over here is getting $10 and $8 and $9 million a year.
I just think that's too much money for a coach in college to be getting anyway.
So let me ask you something. If the players get a share of the revenue, from basketball or football, how does that work for the other programs? Do they get paid as well?
No, it all goes to the athletic director. See, the athletic director is the head honcho over all sports.
Right.
He decide on how the bag get cut down. You get what I'm saying? He the one that look at all the wealth that's coming into that there say college, institute, or whatever, and then he divvies out on which actual program is going to get how much or whatever, or things like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So my thing is like this right here. Why is we shutting down these programs and we paying these other millions and millions and millions of dollars? You feel what I'm saying? So that's how
they were shutting the programs down because if football don't get played or basketball, if college football or basketball don't get played, that shit might bankrupt.
How is it going bankrupt?
I mean, like other programs and shit. If they don't play,
right? But see, at the end of the day, you gotta understand this, bruh. We seen the pandemic ruin one season. These doggone colleges have been getting billions for years. So you trying to tell me ain't nothing in the bag now?
So Lil Mean, he on here right now, right? And he said,
Lil Mean, that's knowledge, ain't it? Yeah.
He said that he kind of feels that if they monetize it, it may take away from the passion of the players. And, I listen,
hold on, time out. I know you're not about to agree with that.
No, but listen, I believe they deserve the money. But what I think is that everybody should get a fair in the same amount of money.
You just cut them a percentage.
That's a fact. And then I'm talking about, like, if you got a 53-man roster, no matter who the star player
college roster, this is bigger.
Yeah, okay, but whatever it is.
It's like 90.
Yeah, but I think that every player deserves the same thing. I think if you the star player of our college team, if y'all two, you the star quarterback, you the star wide receiver, y'all two getting $100,000 a year, but everybody else getting $5,000 or $3,000. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that that's fair. I think that it should be a level playing field where everybody on the team get the same.
So let me ask you this then, bruh. When Johnny Manziel was at Texas A&M, and all the millions he generated for that school, the backup left tackle was supposed to get the same amount of money as Johnny Manziel.
I believe so.
Stop the bullshit.
Listen, but it's college.
Why can't the players get a percentage of their jersey sales? Nobody's buying the backup left guard jersey. They buying my shit.
Okay, I mean, I can dig that.
Yeah,
if you talking about merch and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He talking about of an overall player, not the outside. Now,
being on the roster.
Yeah, just being on the roster.
Yeah. I get that. But if I look up in the stands, and let's just say I'm a quarterback and I wear number 2, and there is fucking 20,000 number 2s in there, I should at least see $2 from that jersey.
In other words, the team as a whole should get a certain percentage. And then if Johnny Manziel jersey is selling like hotcakes, y'all can't get mad because I'm getting this extra percentage off my jersey.
How the fuck I'm supposed to feel if I got 20,000 number 2s in the jersey and my mama lights about to get cut off? Give me $3 a jersey.
Yeah.
Give me $2 a jersey.
You still walking away good.
That's a fact. Hey, hold on. Just to switch gears real quick. King Chosen just got on here.
Man, nobody talking about your motherfucking Seahawks, man.
He just asked me, though.
Ain't nobody asked about your Seahawks.
What about Jamal Adams to them Seahawks? Hey, and shout out to King Chosen, man. We ain't trying to get it, but he had an accident, man. He got injured really bad.
Get well soon, big homie.
Yeah, man, get well, man. You know we love you on this end, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Fuck your Seahawks.
Get well. Nobody. Hey. Guess what I think they're doing? They realized that Russell. See, what they did was they tried to put Russell Wilson in charge of the entire organization, which he's doing a great job as a quarterback. But they got to remember their identity was what?
Defense.
Who was the safety they let walk out the door? Earl Thomas.
Yeah.
So that leadership on the back end of their defense, because they got two of the best linebackers ever in KJ Wright and Bobby Wagner. So I believe they're trying to slowly, sneakily rebuild the Legion of Boom.
And it's looking good.
And they paid a lot for that, though.
Yeah, it's looking good too.
Hey,
Yo, who's sliding up there in the comments, man? Who are they
That's
trying to
King
get cute?
Chosen.
That's King Chosen?
Yeah, Maurice Pratt.
Yeah, man.
The players in
Get well up
college
soon,
play harder to get the money, but I don't believe that. I would like.
No,
listen,
bruh, no,
when the
bruh.
money on, I know I believe that. Don't get.
I
it twisted.
disagree with that shit.
So you
Feed
telling me-
these young men. I don't
No,
give
I'm not saying don't feed them. What I'm saying is money not gonna make you play harder. Money gonna make you comfortable and content with where you at. You feel me? Like that's just what I think. Know what I mean? Niggas who play the game because they love this shit, and the money come from the love of playing it. When people start chasing the bag, it change everything. You feel me? Because now you're not chasing, you're not worried about, and I could be wrong with this. And I'm not saying don't give them their money. They deserve
No,
it.
motherfucker,
I'm
you
just
is
worried-
wrong.
I'm just worried, just like in the NBA, that people start prematurely getting paid without earning it. You did what I'm saying? Then it's gonna goddamn cause trouble. It's gonna make people lazy. It's gonna change. It's gonna change a lot. Don't get that shit twisted. Paying them, boy, and they deserve their money. Let me say that again clearly. The college players deserve their money. The only thing that I am afraid of is that they're gonna start getting this money. They're gonna start relaxing with this
too
money.
comfortable.
They gonna get too comfortable with this money. They're not gonna think about the way that they used to think about. I need to get in the NFL and go hard to change the life of me and my family. I just don't see it like that when they getting paid.
Because I gotta get
So
up out of here. Hey, unfortunately, I got to get up out of here. I got to get up early in the morning, but I will try to be back here next week, Wednesday, man. All my real fans know what it is. They already know what I got going on. But appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I got to get up out of here, but these boys still going to jump at it for another 30 more minutes. And just appreciate everybody, man. Y'all stay safe out here.
hey, and Maurice Pratt.
Fast break.
Maurice Pratt say I'm right and wrong. So if you feel like I'm right and wrong, you can.
Oh, that's that nigga Reese.
Yo, send the number, man, and let him call in.
Reese, you can call in.
Send the number, and let him call in, because I want to hear his point, though. Send him the number, let him call in.
Reese, I'm gonna send you a number that you can call, and if you want to state your opinion, or you can write it in the comments. But let me know what you think, where I'm right or where I'm wrong at.
But no, at the end of the day, you better lock up. Yeah, but see where I'm at as far as all of that, brother, is that for one, even if they do like revenue share, how much money you think these young men gonna get? It's not gonna be millions of dollars. You thinking like an NFL contract for a young man. These boys are probably gonna get enough to keep the lights on, eat a little something, might drive a motherfucking Toyota Avalon or Honda Civic or something like that. We're not talking about major money. And then on top of that, damn the money, I'm more focusing on the health benefits. Right. Get these young men fucking health benefits. That's where I'm at. Health benefits. They out there putting their body on the line for an institute that's making billions of dollars off of their labor. Give them their damn money. You get what I'm saying? Because when you look at it, when you see a young man get carted off, okay, what did you think when you seen Tua get carted off the Alabama game when he busted his hip? He had the Bo Jackson injury that ended Bo Jackson's career, but modern medicine helped him come back. What did you think for that young man, bruh?
Yeah, it was over.
It was over. You get what I'm saying? And then the thing about it is they don't have to give them the money now. Why can't you put the shit in the escrow or put it in the account so when they graduate, they got something to build their life off or something that they could use towards their degree? What if they got something in the field that they get a master's degree, associates, or whatever, and they're not able to find work? When they graduate from school, you already have them an account set up with the money that they done earn. Why not do that? You don't have to have them living on campus like dope boys. You can already say, hey, this is XYZ you done earned. You get what I'm saying? Or this is your percentage that you done earned while you was here at college for these 2, 3, 4, 5, however years you there for your eligibility. Why not do it like that? Here it is. That's your diploma. That's your bank card.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. I just want to see him.
There's so much damn money out there, man. Why can't they get a slice? So that's how I feel as far as, you know what I'm saying, the college situation is. It's a money counting machine, and y'all leaving out the ones who's the damn labor. Sound like something else that happened in America before? Do it sound like something else that happened in America before?
Yeah.
Huh? A free labor force? I'm just putting it out there. Now remember now, America don't mind working somebody for free. And then, we give you a $300,000 education. Are you serious? Who in the hell decides how much education is? Man, well, he going to school for engineering. That's $450,000. Oh, he going to school to be a plumber. That's $15,000. Like, who sits there and decide? Who calculate and put these numbers together and said, well, that book 800, that book 200, that book. How do you do that? And then the player, here he is trying to get a tattoo for free, and you suspend him. No, bruh. Gotta tighten up there, Captain.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure,
not with
man.
the bullshit, bruh.
All right, well, I mean, shit. We switching gears again. We got a big fight coming up, and I want to know y'all's idea on this. I appreciate everybody tuning back in too. So we got Mike Tyson, 53 years old versus 54 years old versus Roy Jones Jr., 51.
Yeah.
Who you got and why?
I think Roy taking it, man.
I do too.
I'm a bigger Mike Tyson fan.
I think if they go past two rounds,
3 rounds, he done.
Yeah.
He's done.
Yeah.
He done. I really believe. So you got to understand. Roy last fought in 2000. I want to say 18. No, Roy fought in 2018.
Yep.
I think he fought in the tournament cross seas, and then you got Mike ain't fought since 2005. That's 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I was a different guy 15 years ago. But anyway, my point is Tyson has an offensive barrage in his arsenal that can make him dangerous. I think Roy is too witty, too wise. He still got enough foot speed to stay out on harm's way, and he got the reach of him. Like, he got stupid, I don't know how many inches of reach he got on Mike. I think he's going to keep away from Mike the first 3 rounds, because I don't see Mike at 54 going hard for more than 3-4 rounds as far as knockout. You feel me? He can fight 8 rounds, but after the first 3, Mike ain't got that going. I don't see Mike being, and I think Roy just gonna pick him apart and carry him. I think Roy gonna carry him.
King Chosen said, Roy, I couldn't explain it any better, man. I just completely think that if the man, and then here's the thing, right? I in Mike's defense,
talent is a talent,
and not just that. He been going hard.
Because at the end of the day, it's a fight. It is still a fight. But
listen, when he was playing, when he was fighting, especially after the ear bite and shit like that, he wasn't in shape for fights.
Nope.
He wasn't preparing correctly. Nope. He wasn't training. He was just really jumping in the ring and fighting and getting his ass whooped. Right. And this the first time I seen him in a very long time, focused and really ready for the fight. So, I don't know, man. Maybe
at 54, I just don't think the way how Mike fight, Mike is all go. I don't see him being able to keep up that type of pace and sustaining that type of power for more than 3 rounds.
Maurice Pat, just back to the college thing. He said, bro, he must be talking about you making great points. That's exactly what I was saying. NCAA should find a way for them to get something, not just an education. So yeah, and he talked about that as far as putting things into play, insurance for the kids, trust funds or funds that they have available.
You could just dump it in that shit and let them. You feel me?
Yeah, do they
when
thing.
When them boys graduate, hand them a damn check card. I appreciate you. Keep it moving.
Yes, yeah. So I agree too. I just hope that money isn't the driving force. And I know I stay stressing that, but for me it's just
I got to get paid for their labor though.
Okay, so listen, I had this kid that I was arguing with earlier, right? And not arguing, but debating with, and basically he came in and he don't really know he wants to be my engineer, but he's not a very good engineer just yet. Mm-hmm. So I told him, I said, hey man, he said, man, let me get $10 an hour. I can practice and learn on the spot, and while you pay me. And I said, no, I'm not paying you and you don't know how to do the job, I can't leave you. I said, now what I will do is let you come in and intern.
Like apprenticeship.
Right. I said, I'll let you intern, I'll let you learn, and when you learn and I don't have to watch over you, then I'll pay you the proper amount of money that you deserve to be paid. But right, so he gets upset with me. What in the hell? Like, I don't want to just do this work for free and this, that, and the third. And it offended me because of
you don't want to grind.
Yeah, because I had to grind. Like, I literally I bled for this shit.
Laptop and the projects. I remember when you started this shit.
And I just don't want I don't want the football players or the basketball players.
Uncle Charlie, like, where y'all at? Go ahead.
I don't want the football players or the basketball players to feel like they don't have to bleed for that shit, because you appreciate it more, you covet it more, you go harder when you bleed for it. You feel me? And that's the thing. I want to see these cats out here go get it, bleed for it, and they'll appreciate it more than just having some shit handed to them. You know what I mean? That's the only
why
thing.
Why is it got to be looked at that though? I don't like the language in which you use talking about hand it to them. If they earn it, they earn it.
But what if
they working hard and they getting jack shit?
They deserve that. Yeah, they definitely deserve their money. I just want them to keep working.
You keep missing me, man, as far as your lingo talking about just giving it something. Do you know how hard them boys work to prepare for a game every week?
That's a fact. And they doesn't.
So how is it given to them?
Well, maybe not given to them, but I want them to keep working hard and striving along with getting the money. You know what I mean? That's what I want them to do.
So what you basically saying is that it's a possibility they might start getting pampered, or they might just get off their crap because they get a few dollars.
Same thing we was talking about with basketball, though.
True, but they're all professionals. These young men, I'm actually like this right
Imagine
here.
If Johnny...
Do an SEC running back get tackled the same way a running back in the NFL?
No.
You a lie.
I mean, it's not as bad. Them boys...
What conference do most running backs come from?
The SEC.
So if they're put in the same type of work, shouldn't they deserve something?
They do deserve something. I'm not saying they don't.
No, I think what you're seeing is that they might get the bag, and then they might just get away from their craft and get away from their hunger of the sport.
Okay, look at the college. Look at the college play, because back in the days it was the same shit. They just did it illegally. Back when
SMU.
Yeah, back when SMU was doing their thing. SMU was the one that got put on death penalty.
Yeah, they got the death penalty.
Yeah, so when you
we gonna forget about the U?
Right, the U.
Damn, they were getting money, freaking.
Yeah, they was getting money. They were there, but you know
Luke
what?
had them boys out there high with them scripts.
You know what? That just made me kind of making me go back on what I'm thinking, because a lot of them players got a lot of money and they still played they fucking ass
and they
off.
was winning championships.
That's
right?
a fact. You
gotta understand now that you had two runs. Remember, they had the Michael Irvin teams, that was the championship teams, and then they had the Willis McGahee and Kellen Winslow, which I don't know what happened to dude. He started raping old women.
That was Reggie Wayne team too, right? That was the team Reggie Wayne.
I think Reggie Wayne and what's old boy that played for the Texans all them years? Andre Johnson. That slapped little bruh up. You know what I'm saying? So these young men was getting all this money. What was they doing? Was they succeeding on the field?
Yeah, they was killing it.
They was still winning shit, right?
That's a fact.
This is when the U was the U. The U is no longer the U when they took the bag.
Yeah, because my argument was going, and I ended up thinking about it like, damn, all the best players got paid and they stood up.
Right.
So
they was winning championships. There was a time when the U was so fucking dominant in college. I think Maurice Clarett, Ohio State team, is the one that stopped them. They cheated the U anyway. But bruh, talent is talent. Give them young boys something, man, for what they put their body
That's
through.
a fact. I gotta push back on my argument, because when I look at it like that, yeah, everybody got paid.
Everybody got paid.
I'm talking about for real. Niggas was pulling up in goddamn Porsches and Benzes and shit, Hummers. Them boys was straight.
Them boys were tricked down
and they was a good investment, because them boys was bringing championships home. So yeah, shout out, pay them boys, man.
Pay them boys, man. Get them boys that bag.
Pay them boys, man.
Get them boys that bag, man.
All right, man. So I get Unc. You ain't hit us. Hopefully we can
Uncle
get you.
Charlie, man.
Hopefully we can get you.
Man.
Hopefully we can get you next week. But before,
yo, hold on. I'm about to hit him now. I'm gonna hear his mouth. Hold on, put the power button on. I'm about to hit him now. But yeah, man, pay them boys, and that's all though. They dead ass serious too. They are not playing, man. Hold on right quick. Where Uncle Charlie at, man? Uncle Charlie said them balls is gonna hit me, man. And Wanda, man, love you, boo. Shouts out to all my family up there in Newark, New Jersey, man. My family in VA, my family down in Jacksonville, man. Cookie and all y'all, man. Keep your head up, y'all my people.
It took y'all a minute to start chiming in, but you got y'all got
what they saying? What's up? What they cracking?
I mean, no, I just told. I pretty much read all the comments as they was coming, so. You know what I mean? But shout out Maurice Pratt, shout out Reese, shout out King Chosen, you know what I mean? Shout out OG. What's
man, we trying to get Alicia Blakely, the queen, man. You know, her show is Tuesday nights for us guys. We trying to get on Bitter Rivals. I want to see how her opinion is and how she feel about the COVID. You know what I'm saying? As far as sports trying to continue throughout the pandemic, and what is her opinions and views on that too?
Yeah, Reese, I was gonna get on the Johnny Manziel point, but that was irrelevant. You right, because he was already rich. That's why I just pulled back.
He wasn't rich. That was just bread it up. You gotta remember, Andrew Luck people was rich. Andrew Luck father was the AD at Virginia Tech or Virginia. He had the bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
what's the name had the bag? Mahomes. I mean, not the bag, but they was.
Yeah, his father was a professional baseball player.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, man, we just gonna go ahead and jump to this last segment, man. And we do, for anybody that been sleeping under the rock, we do our top 5 every week. You know what I mean? And this week here, in honor of the big men from yesteryear, what we was talking about earlier today, we want to talk about who our top 5 rebounders is. And I'm going to go first this time because I don't want my judgment swayed by what he picked.
Here you go.
So I'm going to go, and this not in any particular order because I can't even rank them like that. But I'm definitely going to go Dikembe Mutombo.
That's your top rebounder?
I'm going to go, no, I said no particular order.
Oh, okay.
No particular order. Dikembe Mutombo, Dennis Rodman, Shaquille O'Neal.
Come on now, think, bro. You tripping? It's some
Shaquille O'Neal
out there that used to crash from boats.
Oh yeah, it's a gang of them, man. But David Robinson and
that's solid.
And who was another great?
Now, see, you can't always just think about whoever got the numbers and stuff like that. You gotta who was like impactful as far as crashing them boards. You know what I'm saying?
You have reached the voicemail.
Yeah. Right now, all I can think of is the big men that I know about.
Right, I'm talking about those that you've seen, that you viewed, man.
And I'll go fucking Hakeem Olajuwon.
All right, man. All right then. I'm gonna tell you like this right here. As far as rebounding, I'm going straight with Dennis Rodman right off the rip. I think he been the most. Yo, Kenny Bo, man, you on the show, my nigga. Speak to the fans, my nigga.
What's going on?
You on the show, big homie. They can hear you.
Oh, what's going on? Wade Cuts.
Yeah, Wade Cuts in the building, man. That's Wade Cuts for y'all that's in the city, man, in the Seaport, man. Y'all know Wade Cuts, man, on Pennsylvania. Y'all got Wade Cuts on the phone right quick, man. Tell me something you been thinking about as far as your Lakers, man. How your Lakers looking, fool?
You know, the Lakers looking great. You know, LeBron, he's in excellent condition. You know.
LeBron has looked horrible, dude. What are you talking about?
We're going to the motherland.
That sound like some shit a Laker fan to say.
I know. I mean,
going to the motherland in your place.
Motherland
like crap.
And they all stuck in Orlando.
Yeah, we gonna bring it home.
Yeah, all right, fool. I hear you, man. So shit.
History in the making.
Nah, dude, ain't no damn history, ain't no damn making, man. Leave that shit alone, Bo.
So who got the best chance to beat the Lakers?
Who got the best chance to beat the Lakers?
Go ahead and lie.
You said the Lakers got the best chance. Man, you sound like a Cowboy fan right now, man.
Oh, guess what? He is a Cowboy fan.
Oh my God,
this nigga a straight cap. Yeah, he a Cowboy fan too.
Yeah, that's it. That you sound like a damn Cowboy fan.
Yeah, I'm a Cowboy fan.
Man, you the most generic fan. You a Cowboy and Laker fan.
I bet you a Yankees fan too. If you look at baseball, he probably a Yankees fan.
I swear.
Hold on, now. You can't say that now. I don't know the Yankees number.
Whatever, fool. No, man, I just called you up, man. You on the show, brother, man. The people can hear you talking, big homie.
Yeah,
you on the show, my nigga.
Yeah, but that's what the move is. Hey, man, go to for anybody that I didn't tell, go to Port to Port. That's PORT, the number 2 PORT Music Group on Facebook, and you can stream this live.
You still in the shop, boy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hey, and shout out to Wade Cuts, man.
Wade Cuts, man.
Hey, real quick, shout out your address and where you located and how people can reach you on social media, brother.
Yo, it's Wade Cuts, you know what I'm saying? No one to judge it. We reach at 912-323-5333. 750 Pennsylvania Avenue, where you get all the flat cuts.
That's my barber.
And the price is right.
And the price is most definitely right.
That's a fact, man. Shout out Wade Cuts, man. Shout out Wade, man. Appreciate you being in this thing, man. We about to jump back on this top 5. Tune in on us though, man. Port to Port Music Group on Facebook, and it'll be on YouTube tomorrow, man.
Oh yeah. And we'll bring y'all boys y'all listen to the next show. Good listen.
I hear you, boy.
They better win, cause we gonna be on their ass next week if they don't.
But yeah, as far as my top 5, I like to go with Dennis Rodman. I've always been a huge Ben Wallace fan. I just think, man, he got it from the mud. He fought so hard. I thought he was extremely strong. I like Ben Wallace. And you said David Robinson, but I got to go with Barkley, man.
You know
what the hell Barkley name is, dude? What it is, the mound, the round mound, the rebound, or some shit like that. So Barkley is most definitely up there. I like Tim Duncan, even though he was a center masquerading as a power forward. I like Tim Duncan in there, and I'll also have to go with. I just don't want to pick anybody generic. I wanna get a name from, you know what I'm saying, from out the mud.
You can't rebound without Shaq or Hakeem.
I get it, man, but I just want to get a name that
we talking top 5.
Top 5, man.
Shaq,
but see, they don't have the numbers. See, they don't have the numbers of a Shaq and an Elijah Wan, but I'm talking about like the impact. You feel what I'm saying? Like Dennis Rodman
you gotta
and
go
Ben
Mutombo.
Wallace.
I
like Mutombo more so with the block shots.
Yeah.
I mean, come on now, he made this shit here popular.
But he definitely was a top.
You know what I'm saying, man? I'm going with Charles Oakley, man. I don't want to go with just the normal names. I like Charles Oakley, man. I like Charles. I got both Charles on my list. So Charles and Charles Oakley, man. That's how we rocking, bruh.
That's a fact, man. Well, anyway, man, we gonna wrap up, man. With that being said, Black Lives Matter.
Yo, man, shouts out one more time, man. You know, rest in peace, rest in paradise. FBG Duck, man. May the Lord be with you
as well. Black Lives.
That's right. Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
And man, I hope the Father welcomed you into his house, man. You up there with your brother FBG Brick. Rest in peace to him too. That's all I gotta say, man. Y'all stick with us. Appreciate y'all day ones. My whole family being here with us. All my people that's rocking with us. Fast Break Zoe. He should be back in the building. We're gonna try to get Alicia Blakely, the queen, in here on the show, man. I appreciate y'all. We up out here, man. Mr. Relevant, aka Sheed Law, Bitter Rivals, where the truth is told and the lies unfold. Get at me.
Hey, Port to Port Music Group, again, PORT, the number 2, PORT Music Group, everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, all that shit. You know what I mean? And you'll be able to view and stream the content. Please go shop at porttoportmg.com. That is my new website. You can get all of the merch from there. You know what I'm saying? You can get t-shirts. We got hoodies. We got everything. Shout out Wifey. She about to start pressing and printing up shirts and stuff.
Jew man.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out Wifey. Look out for that. And make sure you tune in Mondays. Listen Up Live Radio. Tuesdays, For Us By Us, Miss Alicia Blakely. Wednesdays, of course, Better Rivals Radio. Thursdays, Talk Yo Ish. We will be starting tomorrow at 8, I believe, for an hour. At 7 or 8. I can't remember the exact time, but I'll definitely give you guys a heads up when we get ready to start that. Shout out Sean Brown, Class Clown, Detention Hour. he does his thing. He pre-records his shows now, so as he sends them to me, I air them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Royal Blunts for still holding us down and sponsoring, the show, the only sponsor we got. If you guys want to sponsor, if you want us to advertise for you, you can hit me up at Port to Port 2019. That's PORT, the number 2, PORT 2019 at gmail.com. Or you can call 912-358-6585. With that being said, man, y'all be safe. Y'all goddamn hold it down. You know what I'm saying? It's been all love, man. About to hit these streets, you heard?
Bit of rivals, man. We out, man. Much love to my people.